Thursday mornings at this time, we find out what's going on in downtown Holland and in travel and tourism in the Tulip City. The segment is called Destination Downtown, presented by the Windmill Restaurant. And on the other side of our Zoom connection this morning from the Herring of Holland Civic Center Place is the Executive Director of the Holland Area Visitors Bureau, Linda Hart. Linda, good morning and welcome aboard.
Good morning, Gary.
She is there for a principal shopping district meeting. And of course, a lot of boring things in that. I looked at the agenda. That's why I can say it's boring things. What is not boring is the fact that it is Girlfriends Weekend this weekend and a lot of excitement.
It is. It's very, very exciting. We're counting on the weather. When you said 60 degrees, yes, 60 degrees, that's super, super exciting because, when it's warm outside, people tend to spend more money. But yeah, Girlfriends Weekend is kicking off tomorrow night. The 550 girlfriends are registered. Got some data on this. In 2020, they had 670 women. It was the best year that they've ever had. Last year with Girlfriends Weekend, they capped it at 375. So it's good to know that we can push those numbers back up. Certainly, walk-ins will be welcome. There's a number of volunteers that are helping get women registered tonight and tomorrow. Fashion show tomorrow morning, and then pajama party Saturday morning, and then pajama party on Saturday evening. Just encompasses all the other fun things that they're going to be doing for the weekend. So you're going to see a lot of ladies downtown this weekend.
A lot of ladies shopping to be one thing, but as you mentioned, there's going to be other things that they'll be involved with as well. And it's not one of those where, they're going to have bouncers with the ropes and all that saying, no, you can't be a part of this. The Holland could join in even if they're not officially part of the Girlfriends Weekend.
That's exactly right. There's going to be, well, we talk about this all the time, Gary. When Holland rolls out the welcome carpet, we do it very, very well. So, yeah, it's going to be a great weekend.
Big weekend for the Holland Area Arts Council. They have a reception tonight, but then an opening reception for Adventures for the Eye. That sounds like something interesting.
Well, they did, right? So much so that I had to look it up because I was like, what does that exactly mean? So local artist Mary Porter, she is well known for her watercolor painting, and she's doing a little bit something different. So she's combining her artwork of acrylics, oil, mixed media, and collage. So again, Adventures for the Eye to look at. And of course, it makes perfect sense. Super, super intriguing. That kicks off on Friday evening at 6:30 to 8:30 at the Arts Council.
And also the Arts Council will have a calligraphy workshop on Saturday during the day, so it'll be nice. Lots of activities at Hope College centering around the NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Tournament first round games. I would assume the Visitors Bureau has been deploying its resources for the three visiting teams that'll be coming in to play at DeVos Fieldhouse tomorrow night and on Saturday.
Yes, it's very, it's interesting because last week, we had competitive diving and swimming. This week, certainly with Hope College, sports tournaments are such an integral part of Holland and bringing them. And I'm just thankful that we have the facilities to house them and the lodging and the restaurants and the downtown. And you know where I keep going with that.
Yeah, indeed. Can we see, and I know it's a little bit early to have you put your crystal ball in use there, Linda, but could we see maybe numbers of people coming here for the basketball this weekend before, similar to what we might have had pre-COVID-19?
Yes, absolutely. We do get our lodging availabilities every week. It's certainly trending where it should be in years past for a competitive weekend, and really any competitive sport, that lasts over a couple of days or has multiple teams coming from outside of the region. So yes, going to be a busy weekend, and again, we just couple that with, for this weekend with Girlfriends Weekend, it's people make those plans. Absolutely.
And by the way, we're 2 months away from tulip time.
And we've already started getting availabilities for tulip time. And I think we mentioned this last week that There's a number of hotels that have no availability on certain nights. Obviously, weekends fill up quicker, but and to have that so early, that is not that is a trend that we haven't seen in the past. So just keep going that way.
The other thing, too, and keep this in mind, and maybe this is more for our friends that are not in the immediate Holland area. Yes, Tulip Time begins on May 7, runs through the 15th. That includes Mother's Day. But you have to add on to that not only Tulip Time as trying to get availabilities, Mother's Day, that's always availability issues, and Hope College graduation. That's all the same time.
It's always a triple whammy for us. You're exactly right. So just be prepared, Holland.
Yeah, certainly be prepared for that. It is Destination Downtown with Linda Hart. As always, Linda, thank you very much for spending a few moments. Hopefully all goes well with you and everybody at the CVB with the Girlfriends Weekend. And we'll talk next week ahead of the MHSAA Swimming and Diving Championships next week.
All right. Bye, Gary.
Thank you very much, Linda Hart, on 99.7 and 1450 WHTC and Destination Downtown on WHTC's Morning News has been brought to you by the Windmill Restaurant, home of the hash brown omelet and other delicious favorites on 8th Street in downtown Holland, the Windmill Restaurant.